We've always depended on our ports for jobs and security, energy and trade. From the dock or quayside, their influence has travelled to every town and village within our shores, and we will continue to depend on them long into our future. Ports are important players in our past and the present. They're the gateways to growth and the gateways to tomorrow. From ABP Southampton, I'm Tessa Dunlop. Thanks for watching.
Port has been here for over 500 years, and for us it's so integral to the local community.
If we weren't here, we wouldn't have half the opportunities that we do, we wouldn't have half the items on sale and available for people to use and utilise. So they are vital to the lifeblood of Britain, but also the world.
They're the hub, if you like, of all that's going on in society.
I don't think people realise, the significance of ports for all the stuff that's in the supermarkets, the timber that builds your houses.
They are vital in making sure we get the goods and services where we need to be, particularly as an island nation.
They're allowed to trade with our neighbours and also produce things and export them and import them, add value to them.
It stimulates the economy, locally, regionally, nationally. It provides work for people.
I think ports are fantastic, and I think the importance of them is massive, especially the amount of jobs that they bring to the economy.
Any small, medium-sized port now presents a tremendous opportunity for developing seaborne trade and then bringing those goods in local to communities.
Ports have a great opportunity to influence supply chains by creating best practice and influencing those that they work with.
But I think more than that, it's about jobs, it's about opportunity, and often it's about innovation.
All of the ports around the UK are very focused on how we may be able to maintain our marine environment. It is very important for us because we have a range of activities. A lot of our ports conduct fishing and also the leisure sports, and all of this means that it contributes to the rich environment around our port communities.
We interact in a natural environment. We become the unnatural in the natural environment, and people develop and improve their ports. There are various fueling options, various lighting options that all go to reducing the carbon footprint of the port. And in the design and update of ports, that's what needs to be considered.
Anybody who has any role connected to the oceans has to understand that the changes we're making to our oceans will continue, I think, to have impacts for a very long time.
We have seals, we have dolphins in the river, we have the nature reserve here in the Montrose Basin with 30,000 pink-feet geese flying over every year, so it's a huge responsibility when you've got big heavy lumps of boats moving about. We do need to be really mindful about the environment.
If you look back to around the late 1950s, the Thames was biologically dead. We now have the situation where we have over 125 different species of fish and annual seal surveys finding 3,000 seals in the river. So I think that just underlines the importance of this environment.
We've got offshore energy, we've got dredging, we've got shellfish, we've got fishing, we've got ferries. All of those have a challenge in terms of how we use the seas. And the university is working with our partners to look at how we can bring that knowledge together to look at some of the ecology challenges in the North Sea and the lower North Sea area.
The Maritime Strategy 2050 is going to be a really, really important piece of policy to ensure that not just the ports themselves, but our customers, the vessels that come here, take due regard to the marine environment.
The greatest benefits that ports bring is keeping this island nation supplied, connected to the rest of the world. It is absolutely imperative that we celebrate our maritime and our port traditions because this is where it happens.